What's up everybody, Nightcove the Fox here, and welcome back to another episode of Fan Mail Openings. As usual, we are just going to jump right in. Our first one is coming from Texas. Oh, looks like we've got some bracelets here. It says, good energy. Oh, it looks like Dutch Bros bracelets, because it has the little like Dutch Bros logo on it. I think, is that the Dutch Bros logo? I don't know, y'all tell me if this is the Dutch Bros logo. I might be crazy, but I think that's what I'm looking at, like the little windmill thing, you know? I don't know, but they're cute. I like them. I like the blue and the gold. On the front it says, we are the Weasels, and then Weasels is crossed out and it says, scary murder rabbits. I see you've upgraded from Weasels to scary murder rabbits, which is a lot more foreboding. Dear Nightcove the Fox, hi, my name is Evelyn. If you can't say my name, call me Ava. I think I said it right, but let me know if I didn't. I finally got the courage to send you a letter. I'm 12 years old and I've been watching for about 4 years now. I love your AWG series and I also love the Mrs. AFTON videos. I remember taking a small break to focus on school, and when I came back, I was like, what the F happened? Who's alt, huh? So I rewatched all the videos fully because I would skip the beginning and end, and I was like, oh, so you were skipping all the lore bits. That's why you were confused. Come on, with the attention span. I love your videos. They always cheer me up when I'm sad, especially when I moved to Texas. Oh, before I forget, I made some art. Keep doing a great job, Nightcove, from Evelyn. Aw. Oh, okay. I was correct. These are Dutch Bros bracelets. I'm not crazy because there's another note in here that says, I love Dutch Bros, so bracelets for you. Thank you. Oh, this is pretty. It's like a little lily pad in a pond. Look how pretty that is. That's so nice. Well, thank you very much, Evelyn. I appreciate it. Or Ava. I hope I'm saying your full name correctly, but if I'm not, scold me in the comments. But thank you very much. All right, next up, we've got something coming from Colorado, I believe. Dear Nightcove, hello. I'm a huge fan. I love your song, My Love. It's now my favorite FNAF song. My first video I watched was when you and Henry made cupcakes. I have subscribed and joined you. You have inspired me to do my Cassie cosplay. You are the best at cosplaying. Oh, best at cosplaying Glitch Trap. I drew you a picture. You're really funny. Like on a dare you yelled, Gregor, your toes, give them to me. Oh yeah, the Gregor, your toes, hand them over. Gosh, this has been so long. Can you write a letter back, please? I don't write letters back. I'm so sorry. I know I've explained this in like previous episodes, but I do not do return letters. Opening them on camera and doing these episodes is my response. So I really hope that you see this. I also like Markiplier. You're like a female version of him. LOL. I absolutely loved it when you said, Bonnie, don't sass me. Oh god. Yeah, doesn't it, I forget, doesn't he say something similar to that too in his playthrough? I have no freaking idea. It's been so long, I need to go back and like re-watch the OG old like FNAF playthrough. Not the one that he redid, but like the original one, because it's been so long. I hope one day we can meet. My favorite FNAF character is Circus Baby or Roxy. I hope you and me can cosplay together on a video. By the way, my name's Piper. Oh, there's questions on the back. So we got, what's your favorite food? I really like pasta. Or Italian food in general, but pasta has been my favorite food for years and years and years. How long have you been cosplaying? Almost 10 years. I think I'm 9 going on 10 years of like officially like making costumes from my childhood to now. So almost a decade. Do you like Vanny? I love Vanny. I made a full fan-made series based off of her, back in the day, in like 2020. Do you like Abby or Mike Schmidt better? Oh, like from the movie? Oh, geez. I don't know. I like Mike. I like Mike better, I think. I mean, Abby's really adorable, but she's kind of, you know, getting them into trouble with her decisions because she's, you know, a little sneaky kid. So of the two of them, I don't know. I think I like Mike a little bit better. What's your favorite ice cream flavor? I don't know. I'm simple, but like a good chocolate cookie crumble is my go-to lately, like Kroger brand, which is just like store brand basically. I know, super fancy, but it is really good. What's your first video you posted? I think is what that says. First video I ever posted was a cosplay character audition for a panel at TaiYuCon, which is a con that I think maybe still goes on. There was like a weird discrepancy with it lately, so I don't know if it's still running, but way back in the day, TaiYuCon was kind of new. And I was auditioning to be a part of an in-character panel for Five Nights at Freddy's. And I can't remember, I think it was Mangle that was technically the first video I uploaded, and then there was Crying Child and also Nightmare Bonnie, I think. 3 very interesting options, I know. But I think the first video I ever technically uploaded was my Mangle audition. It no longer exists, by the way, so if you try to find it and it's not there, I'm not a liar, it's just private now because it was so old. And it was before I even planned on turning this channel into a channel. It was just the easiest place to get my videos to the host for them to see. So yeah, long gone now, but that was technically my first video. Who's your favorite AFTON, not yourself? This is like the 2nd or 3rd time that I'm an AFTON, guys. Yeah, so this is, you heard it here. My identity is revealed. It's like Batman. I'm actually an AFTON. Yeah. That's why I've kept my real name secret for so long, because I couldn't have you know. But favorite AFTON? Geez, I don't know. I think it was always between... All right, well, my answer has changed over the years. When I was an angsty teen, my favorite was Michael. Obvious reasons. We all go through that phase, am I right? But now that I'm older, I feel like I've leaned more towards William just because of the story arc of it and the tragedy of it. I mean, the whole family is tragic, but I don't know. I would say William, or I think I've said Elizabeth before because also a very heavy story. Evan, Dave, Crying Child, whatever you'd like to call him, not really my favorite because there's so many weird plot holes around his story even to this day, and he shockingly has the least story, I feel like, out of all of the AFTONs, or at least the least straightforward. Still very sad stuff, but I never really connected with his story as much as I did with the other AFTON kids. So I would say Michael would be my favorite kid, or Elizabeth. They're kind of tied. And then William would be like my favorite adult of the family, because we don't really know enough about the misses in the picture to, you know, get me attached. So that's my answer. Oh, we have a little doodle here. Ooh, spooky. It's a faceless face, and then it says Night Cove the Fox on it. That's pretty cool. I like the bunny ears. Very fitting, considering I wear bunny ears a lot. Oh, we got a little Glitch Trap cosplay here. Look at him. Oh, and a little Monty sticker on the back. How cute. Oh, we got like a... Oh, what is this? Oh, is this from a board game, or is this just like a trading card? I've never seen these, but it's a little Chica card. That's pretty cool. I wonder if these are literally just like Pokemon and you can collect them. I have no idea. I'm not up to date with all of the FNAF merchandise that's come out as of late, but that'd be pretty cool if you could start collecting them like Pokemon. Oh, and then we've got a little, oh, look how cute he is. A little tiny, very round cutout of little Glitch Trap. Look at him. And he's got a little nugget in the back. Look how precious. Oh, that's really adorable. Thank you so much, Piper. I appreciate you. Okay, next up we've got something coming from North Carolina. Hello again, Night Cove. My name is Nicole. Oh, hello again. All I wanted to say is I love your channel. I have sent you fan mail before, and you saw it in your fan mail. I was gonna say, wasn't it recent? Yeah, 101. Oh, well, it's good to hear from you again. And I drew you a picture on the back of this paper. Also, this year's 2025 cosplay for me is Springtrap from FNAF 3. Oh, sick. That's awesome. Questions. Number 1, have you thought about in the future making a remix of Tragic Ending? It's a very recent song, so it's not on my list of things to do, because making a remix of a song that just released this year, technically, is a little soon. I usually wait a few years until I listen back on it and hate it because I've improved so much. 2, will you do a closet cosplay of the Mimic from FNAF Secret of the Mimic? Well, doing the Mimic itself would be quite difficult because he is a bare bones skeleton. However, I do have Jackie on my list of closet cosplays to do. The closet cosplay series has been put on pause again because for some reason YouTube hates it. I don't know why, but whenever I try to get the ball rolling on that series again, I tank terribly. So the reason why there's often long pauses in that series is because I have to give it a break and make other types of content to kind of get things going again, and then it buys me enough time to release a few more episodes of like closet cosplays without it doing a lot of damage to my algorithmic performance. It's a weird balance. I really enjoy doing that series. I just wish that the algorithm would push it a little more. But eventually I want to get around to Jackie, as well as in the future, I've talked about it in, I think, other fan mails and maybe a vlog or two, I don't know. A Q&A, I think I mentioned this. But legitimately, I also want to make an actual cosplay of Jackie, and I want to build a quick assemble music box that I can pop out of. So maybe next year, 2026, I might try and get that done, but we'll see. Fingers crossed. Number 3, will you or have you thought about making a song of your about my film Vanessa Into Madness? Parasite is technically about the series. I mean, it's about Princess Quest and FNAF VR in general, but originally it was going to go on the Evil Lives On album, but then I decided, hey, this is actually more fitting for the series, so it became like a debut, not a debut, it premiered with the series as a single instead. So technically I kind of already have, that's what Parasite is about. Oh, and here's a little drawing of Alt on the back. It's a little pale, so I hope it shows up well for you. But look at how cute he is, if you can see him. That's lovely. Thank you so much for writing to me again. All right, this next one is coming from Utah. Hi, Nightcove. This is my first ever fan mail to someone. This will be a bit long, but you, mainly, Razbowski, Game Theory, 8-Bit Ryan, and Daco have always been the people I think of when it comes to FNAF. I found you through Alive and In Your Eyes Now, and my first ever videos were the Snapchat filters. Oh boy, what a throwback. My favorite videos might be the closet cosplays, which have gotten me to do cosplay, and do closet cosplays. You are an amazing cosplayer, and I can't wait to see more of what you do best. Also, one question. Who is your favorite secret of the Mimic character? Mine is Jackie. Mine too! Which is why I'm bummed that Jackie got the Vanny treatment and was so heavily marketed, was on the cover of the game, and then got like 2 minutes of actual gameplay time. So that was a bit of a bummer. But design-wise, I love Jackie. She's definitely like my favorite of the costumes that the Mimic like wears, I guess, or puppeteers. Big Top is a close second just because he freaks me out, and I've always loved DJ Music Man's section of Security Breach, so Big Top. I didn't like the gameplay section, but his design was pretty sick, I will say. I like the concept of an alive ticket booth. That's pretty sick. Anyway, also on the back is an OC of mine. P.S. My name is hard to pronounce, so try your best. Marie? Is that it? Marie? I like the little Yarna bee. That's adorable. Here's the OC. Pretty cool. I love the colors. Love the purple. That's awesome. Well, thank you very much, Marie. I appreciate you writing to me. Next up, we've got something coming from Ohio. This was written October 22nd of 2024. So I'm getting to this like a year later, apparently. Unless the actual thing was sent later than this was written. But the letter is dated October 22nd of 2024, so I am so sorry. I hope you're watching this. I hope you see this. Dear Nightcove the Fox, it is Kirsten again. Oh, so I've heard from you before. Well, hello again. So my fursuit did not go well because it changes different every time, so I hope you understand. By the way, I saw you read my letter on fan mail number 38. Oh, that's a long time ago. When I saw it, I legitimately screamed, and my mom and dad were so proud and I was so happy. My favorite animal is a fox and a wolf. I love to cosplay. That's all I have to say. Hope you have a good day. Oh, thank you. I love all the stickers you've decorated this with. Oh, my birthday is coming up November 1st. I'm so excited to turn 22. Oh, nice, sick. You'll be the same age I am. In fact, well, if this was 2024, it probably already passed. So now you're about to turn 23? Yeah, that math is right. So happy late and early birthday. Oh, yeah, see, now there's another letter attached to this that's dated August 1st of 2025. Okay, I don't need to panic. Okay, we're fine. They're stapled together in the same fan mail. Okay, cool. So I'm getting to this in a halfway decent amount of time. It's me again, Kirsten, from Fanmail Opening 83. When I saw you reading my letter, I screamed and almost cried, and my mom and dad saw it and were so proud of me. I went to Final Boss Con in Rio Grande, Ohio. Oh, that's cool. That sounds like a cool con name. I was cosplaying as Miku. Next year, I'm going to make a cosplay of my FNAF OC and Spring Bonnie. My favorite band of K-pop is BTS. I have a crush on one of BTS, Jimin. Oh, yeah. I I think I knew someone well, I knew a few people in middle school who were like super into BTS, and they all had their crushes and their biases, or there was all this terminology that I didn't understand and to this day still don't, but it's really cool stuff. In the future, I'm going to Phoenix Fan Fusion. My favorite characters are Glitchtrap and Vanny. I love fursuiting. I think that is so cool. One day I want to make one. It is my dream. That's all I have to say. I hope you have a great day. Oh, thank you. We got a Bubble and Jack's doodle on the back with all these stickers. Look at how cute that is. We got a sus Glitchtrap here. He's about to vent, you know. Oh, and then we got Vanny as well. Vanny's also an imposter. Oh, look at this cute fox. That's so adorable. I love it. This one's really cool. It's Luna. Looks like an OC, perhaps. It seems familiar, like I think maybe you've shown this to me before. I feel like I remember a Luna. I really love the design. I love all the colors. It's very cute. Ooh, this is cool. Oh, is it like spider, but spelled with a T? Because look at all the arms and stuff. That's really clever. Look at how cool that is. And then we have a My Little Pony OC, very cute, love the colors. Well, what a lovely little art tour, and thank you so much for writing to me, I appreciate you. Next up, we've got something coming from New York. This little bracelet jumped out at me. Aquarius, that's what I am, haha. Look at how pretty the blues are. It's so nice, and then it says Aquarius. Dear Night Cove, it's Briar again. Oh, hello. Good to hear from you. I apologize for not sending a letter with the drawing, bracelets, and tattoos my twin and I sent in. It's been hard to focus on a lot of things recently, and I didn't get around to it. So again, sorry. I'm glad you enjoyed the little makeshift care package we sent. I've been getting caught up on some of your videos that I've missed, and watching some old ones too. It's always a good stress relief and distraction for me. This time I tried to send a little comical relief along with fan art. Plus, Jay made another bracelet for you. I hope you like them. Also, I have some questions for you if you wouldn't mind taking the time to answer them. How do you clean your makeup sponges and brushes after each use? I usually just use warm water and hand soap or dish soap and, you know, get the brushes or sponges nice and wet, you know, massage the soap in, and then I rinse it really good, and then I usually leave them to air dry. Like overnight works usually, because sometimes brushes and sponges especially take a while to dry, and you want to leave them somewhere they can dry all the way out so that they're not staying moist, you know? What music making apps or software would you recommend nowadays? I talked about this and it feels like kind of a recent episode. I mean, I feel like it was a few episodes ago, but I use Ableton Live Suite 10, which is not free. In fact, it's quite pricier because it's like a professional music making software. So I wouldn't recommend that one for beginners. They do have like lighter versions. In fact, there's just something called Ableton Lite, or you could always try free demos of more fancier softwares if you just want to learn how they work. I don't have like a whole list of like excellent programs off the top of my head of like free stuff that's like available and easy for beginners, but the one program I remember using when I was younger and I was just starting to learn how to make music like electronically from scratch was LMMS, and I think to this day it still exists and it's still free, and it looks a little intimidating at first. I'm not a huge fan of the UI now compared to using Ableton, but back in the day when I was first starting to learn how to make electronic music, LMMS wasn't too bad. But honestly, I always recommend to everyone to do your own research as well. And maybe you'll stumble across something that is far better. I'm not really up to date with like newer free programs that may or may not be out there. So you could always just go online and research free, easy to use music making programs for beginners, and you may come across a list that has far better options, and you can investigate in which ones feel right for you. But the one that I used way back in the day was LMMS. May not be the best one on the market right now, but that's what I started with, and it wasn't too bad. Do you have any advice on where to find good supplies, like makeup brands, specific stores, etc., for someone that struggles with money problems? Thank you and good day or night. Oftentimes, I source my makeup from Amazon because it's an easy place to just look up what you're searching for, and then you can narrow it down with the price slider to your budget. So you can go as low as you need to, and then it'll filter all of the options that are within your price range and are still in the category of what you're looking for. So that's usually pretty straightforward and easy, but if you don't have access to something like Amazon and you want to go in-person shopping, then honestly, like, just very basic drugstores oftentimes have cheap but pretty decent makeup. Walmart. As far as brands go, I used to use Carity, but they are discontinued. They no longer exist. They also weren't the cheapest, but I just mean that their pigments in their eyeshadows and their palettes was always really nice. I still have palettes that have lasted me all my 9 to 10-ish years of cosplaying. I still haven't gotten through all of it. And it's held up really nicely over the years, so sad to see that they are discontinued. e.l.f. is another decent brand for foundations or primers, or I use their concealer. But yeah, honestly, I can't necessarily be like a spokesperson for any one specific brand because my makeup bag is just full of a variety of brands that I just found because they were cheaper and had good reviews. Anyway, I know that was kind of a long-winded answer because I'm never good at straightforward, short, and to the point answers, but hopefully that answered your questions. Thank you and have a good day or night. Oh, it's Trust in Me. The lyrics on the sides. Look how spooky that is. That's really well done though, look at that. Oh, is this fan art of Tattletale? Oh, we've got, I see there's a whole scene happening here. We've got the Glitch Trap cosplay, then we've got Tragic Ending alt over there, and then we've got, I think, just Night Cove in the black outfit. And then they have color coordinated speech bubbles. There's a whole Tattletale scene going on here. That's really funny, look at that. That's adorable. I love that so much. Aw, thank you. How funny, I love that. Well, thank you, Briar and Jay, for reaching out to me again and sending me another bracelet and some very adorable fan art. I love it. All right, last but not least, we have something coming from overseas, and I have a feeling it is going to be from the UK. Possibly England, to be specific. That's my final guess. Oh, there's a little Jackie drawn here. Look at that. It's very pale in the light, but I hope you can see it because it looks really cool. Oh, and then on the back it says, I have made an OC if Mike AFTON had a son. Cool, look at that. Very neat. Hi, my name's Josh. I come from England. Ah, I was correct. I love your content and I hope to be an animator. I love listening to your music even though when I show it to my friends they think I am weird, but I think you're amazing. Some of my favorite cosplays of yours is your Glitch Trap suit and your Mangle cosplay, and soon it will be your upcoming Jackie cosplay. Ah, I hope it's your favorite. I hope it's my favorite too. I hope I get to pull it off in the way that I hope I can. Have you watched K-pop Demon Hunters? I have made an OC if I was alt. Oh, that's cool. I have not watched K-pop Demon Hunters, and I know a lot of you are going to come at my throat for that, but it's just one of those things. Also, very cool OC, I love that. But on the subject of K-pop Demon Hunters, it's one of those things where like it got so popular so fast that I avoided it, which is a really weird thing to say, but that's just, it's like demand avoidance. I've been waiting until it dies down a little, and then I can enjoy it casually in my own time and decide how I feel about it. I've seen so many bits and pieces of the movie from social media and heard so many of the songs from social media already anyway that I practically know how the movie goes, and it looks very cute, and I think that it's a good thing that it's gotten as successful as it has for that animation studio. I think that's awesome. But no, I have not watched the full movie yet, and therefore I do not have a full opinion on it. But I did try covering a single line from Golden, and you can subscribe to this channel and then join as a member to see it. It was very interesting because I'm an alto, not a soprano, which, fun fact, I learned that the singing voice for Rumi is actually also an alto. So I don't feel as bad. I don't feel as bad for trying my hardest and fighting for my life to sing one line from Golden. She's got an amazing voice, and kudos to her for being, I think she's an alto. I saw a video where she was being interviewed and I'm pretty sure she mentioned being an alto. And I think it was the singing voice, because I know there's like 2 different actresses. However, regardless, I tried to cover one line, and if you want to see, that, become a member for the low, low price of $2.99 a month, I think it is. And you can get access to a whole bunch of stuff, but including that. But anyway, thank you so much for writing to me all the way from England. That is so cool. And with that, that does it for this episode of Fan Mail Openings. As always, I love you all so much. I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart, and I really enjoy doing these fan mail videos. You all are so sweet and so talented and so awesome. And yeah, I don't know, y'all inspire me. That's all. Thank you very much. And as always, remember to stay bright because you are a star. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye bye.